Welcome to this presentation on Earthworm, Lumbricus terrestris, as soil pesticide contamination mitigator. This research was conducted by Bianca Nicole Maxino et al. And published in Volume 5 Number 1, 2025, January to June 2025. Today, we will explore the key findings and contributions of this important work. Let's begin by understanding the problem this research addresses. Have you ever wondered what happens to all the pesticides used on farms? A lot of it ends up in the soil, and that is not good for anyone. Pesticides can harm the environment and potentially affect our food supply. But what if there was a natural way to clean up this mess? That is what some researchers wanted to find out. They looked into the amazing abilities of earthworms to see if these wriggly creatures could help reduce pesticide contamination in our soils. To figure this out, the researchers set up a controlled experiment. They took soil and mixed it with different pesticides at various concentrations. They used common agricultural chemicals like Puradan, ammonium sulfate, and a 14-14-14-14 complete fertilizer. Some soil was left untreated as a control group. Then they added 55 earthworms, Lumbricus terrestris, to each treatment group. They watched carefully, checking how many earthworms survived and how much the pesticide levels changed over time. The experiment showed some pretty interesting and concerning results. The researchers found that higher concentrations of pesticides were very harmful to the earthworms. In some cases, with the highest contamination levels, all the earthworm populations decreased significantly. For example, in 1 week, the group treated with 0.5 ammonium sulfate went from 55 earthworms down to only 19. These findings suggest that while earthworms might be able to absorb some contaminants, they are very sensitive to chemical toxicity. Excessive use of chemicals in agriculture can seriously threaten soil health and, by extension, agricultural productivity. If the earthworms die, the soil loses one of its best natural helpers. This research confirms that we need to be careful about how we use pesticides and fertilizers. So, what is the big takeaway from this study? Earthworms do have the potential to help reduce soil contamination. However, there are limits. These worms can only survive a certain concentration of soil chemicals. If soil is highly contaminated with concentrated soil chemicals, ammonia sulfate, triple 14 complete, Puradan, the earthworms will not survive for long.